Hey, they might could do it better. I ain't tripping off all that shit.
What's going on? What's going on, man? RichinFaithTV. I got sis in the building, got Trap in the building, man. Pop your shit, sis.
Yeah, TrapCap checking in, real pop star shit. Got to keep up with the wave and get floated over, yeah.
So look, let's get right into it. You got a real unique sound with your voice. You can rap and sing. What do you feel like your strong suit is?
My strong suit? Well, I was born singing, you know. I came out the womb singing. That's natural. You gotta be in, you're not on. And writing, I've been writing forever since I was like a teenager. So shit just comes natural now. I've been freestyling lately off the dome. I've been still writing, but more so just coming off the dome. And I feel like when you come off the dome, it flow better. Words flow better. You can get a better flow with it.
So the last project you dropped, Visionary. Let's elaborate on that project. That was a pretty decent project. Did you make your own beats on that project?
Nah, I don't make beats at the moment, but I'm in the process of learning. So, nah, I ain't made none of the beats on the project. Shout out to the producers that were featured on the project. You know,
what were some of your favorite songs on the project?
My personal favorite had to be, I mean, the fans made both my favorite because that shit, I don't know, everybody caught on to that shit. But yeah, both got to be my favorite. Then next up you got Second Chance. I feel like, you know, it's a little bit of feeling in that. Somebody told me they felt something from that shit, so yeah.
So how do you put your videos together? Is this some type of storyboarding? Do you and your team sit together and come up with a theme and really come together with a story?
It depends on what kind of song it is. Like Boat has a whole treatment, but Second Chance, it was kind of like some, you know, we were kicking it. I had just got out, you know, it was just an introductory.
Tell us about your experience in being incarcerated and some things you may have learned.
Shit, it ain't feel good, but yeah, I was locked up. I wasn't locked up that long, but you know, definitely in that short time period, I learned a lot about myself. You know, I kind of learned how to make better decisions or whatever, and that's upon decisions made by me. You know what I'm saying? A decision by me to change. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely learned that you got to stand on your own 10. Don't depend on nobody to stand on your own 10 for you. Hey, everybody out here out for self. You got to be out for self too. Yeah, that made me start going up. I got out, first day I got out, I recorded Boat and I recorded Second Chance. I wasn't even gonna finish them. I started Second Chance, I moved on to Boat, then I ain't like how Boat hook came out, so I moved back to Second Chance. I finished that, I'm like, oh, that shit fire. So shit, I went back to Boat, I'm like, let me go and finish this shit. And that shit turned out of hit. That was my first day out. I did 2 more songs on my first day out, but yeah, that was played on Visionary. And it's some more singles that's not out. Be looking out for everything.
Where do you get your music influence from? Because I see you got a lot of style, a lot of bopping and dancing with your music.
A lot of my music influence comes from the R&B category. You know, I grew up with a lot of R&B. I can't even name nobody. Probably like Avant, Trey Songz, Chris Brown, all that, and then Future. Everybody know Future the Godfather. If you don't, you need to go back to the drawing board. But yeah, Future definitely plays a huge part in influencing my music. Lil Uzi, folks like that.
When did you make it up in your mind that you really wanted to start doing music and you wanted to take it serious?
I made it up in my mind. I was a manager at first. I was managing my brothers. 1800 Migo gang, yo, we started going up and shit. You know, I really took it in my mind that I could do this shit. I was young, you know, I was young doing that shit. So managing folks and, you know, booking shows, and I did it for them first. I got the studio set up, you know, then shit, you know, went left. And I started hopping on the mic, and I started doing that shit for myself. So I applied what I did for them to myself.
How long have you been doing music?
I've been doing music over 10 years.
I mean, as far as recording and putting out tracks.
I've been recording and putting out tracks since I was like 17. I think I dropped my first song with my boy Lou. We recorded in his closet, and it was called Bands. I still got it in my email right now, so if you want that, drop an email, I'll shoot you that. You can hear my first song, and I dropped the second single called Vent. I was just basically venting for what I was going through at the time, you know. And then I dropped singles after singles after singles, and then I've been going hard since then.
Being the female artist, you know, coming up out of Atlanta, where it's heavily influenced with rap, trap music, do you feel like it's harder for you to really break through and get that buzz with you being a female?
Nah, not at all. I feel like, shit, I'm really harder than a lot of these niggas, so it ain't the fact that it's hard. It ain't hard, it's just staying on the right path and like connecting with the right people. Putting your budget in the right places and things like that. It's not hard, it's just about who's smarter and who's not. You know, I get the same opportunities as these niggas, if not more.
How do you market yourself in a competitive market like music?
Music has taken a turn of the century, so you keep up with what's going on. You know, you can't be rapping like you in 2003, niggas don't want to hear that. You gotta keep up. Like, if it's auto-tune to that. I mean, I understand everybody being different, being their own artists, but you still gotta keep up with the market. And then also social media, that is the hugest, you know, promotional platform going on right now. If you're not involved, you're not posting the right content, you're not, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna get left in the dust. You gotta keep up. Just do your research. Hop on social media. The internet is your best friend. Hop on there, research, learn this shit. You can do this shit by yourself. You don't need no team. You do need a team at the end of the day, but at least know how to play every position within the team when it come down to it, you know.
I see that you have a real unique dressing style. When did you discover your drip and your style for fashion?
I always been sauce style. Like, my mama used to sauce up, so she sauce us up. But I always been creative with clothing, like taking nothing. Like when I was younger, I used to have little old, you know what I'm saying? Coming up here from Mississippi, we dress different, so you know I wear overalls and shit. But yeah, I used to sauce them hoes up though. I used to have stupid clothes. Hey, look. Nah, no, I'm an artistic person, so you know I draw, paint, all that. So clothing is another form of art to me. You know, gotta keep shit on point. Gotta keep shit up.
How often are you in the studio? And how often are you working on your craft as an artist?
Every single day, all day, every single day. I'm in the studio every day.
Why do you do music?
I do music. That's my escape. That's how I wouldn't say escape, just like, the music in me, that shit in me, not on me. Like, if I ain't do music, I wouldn't be me. Like, I'm be doing this shit till I'm 98, sitting in my wheelchair, can't move. I'm still be doing this shit. Like, I don't know, I sing, so that shit, you know, I might as well.
What have music taught you about yourself that you didn't already know?
It taught me that I'm really fine. Like, it taught me that, like, there ain't no limit. Like, ain't no limit to creativity. I always was scared that I was gonna run out of shit to talk about or run out of sounds to create on the beat. I learned that every time I apply myself, like, I come up with something new and I get fire and fire every time. There's no limit to the possibilities. Like, yeah.
We finna get up out of here, man. Is there anything you want to say before we slide?
Go get Visionary. If you ain't already got it, we finna drop on all platforms. That's Apple Music, Tidal, all that. Also, stay tuned. We're gonna drop more music. I got double-sided tape on the way. That's Scarface and Payback. And just stay up, yeah. Rockstar shit, pop star shit, yeah.
saying?